Philosophy. All learning exclusive of technical precepts and practical arts.
Fanatic. Marked by excessive enthusiasm and often intense, uncritical devotion.
Let's philosophize.
Let's philosophize.
Yeah! Woo. Is Bigfoot real?
Well, that is the question of the hour.
Or 15 minutes. True. However long this video is.
Well, when you think of Bigfoot, you think of big, hairy, kind of like, it's almost like a giant ape.
Like me.
Almost. So, but there's, Bigfoot's kind of an elusive creature. He's not just, you know him as like that in Colorado, or up in Washington, in the United States. But he is all over the world, if you didn't know. He is the Yowie in Australia. He is the abominable snowman in the Himalayas. And he has a bunch of names everywhere. And there's different versions of him throughout America itself. He's known as the skunk ape, Bigfoot, Sasquatch.
So they're actually holding a Bigfoot conference in Lexington.
Really?
Yes. So what they did was they found these 4-foot-long footprints. My dad told me this today, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
And so 4-foot-long footprints, and like really big around, and 6-foot stride. 6-foot stride.
Yeah,
and I have like a 3-foot stride, and I'm 6 foot, so he's probably about 9 foot.
Yeah.
That's like, dang.
Yeah. Crazy tall. So, but is Bigfoot real or not? There's a bunch of eyewitnesses all over the world who claim to see him. And there's tracks. And these tracks even, they have like footprints in them. It's weird. Like, who would take the time to like engrave little footprints into a track?
Yeah, especially that big.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a kid, because they've got they've got a short attention span, so probably not.
Probably not. And just the abundance of evidence just makes you think, you know, there's probably something out there. There's even audio recordings of quote-unquote Bigfoot calls and stuff like that. And one of the most documented and authentic video out there is the Gimli-Patterson Bigfoot video of the Bigfoot, you know.
Is that how they're walking? Like,
yeah.
With the big arm stride?
Yeah.
Yeah. Iconic video.
Yes. I'd suggest you guys watch it if you want to see a quote-unquote Bigfoot.
Link in the description?
Yes.
Link in the description.
They're old Reese. What do you think Bigfoot is? Do you think he's a man in a suit? Do you think he's an animal out there? Or do you think he's something else?
Possibly he could be the man that found the way to live the longest. He can live as long as he wants, but the only problem is that he has hair all over his body. That kind of goes with the Stephen King book, Needful Things. You kind of get a thing, and you get a thing, but it has a problem along with it that you have to live with. Could be that. Could have made a deal with the devil.
I see. Well, I think Bigfoot is, and it might be a far-out theory, that's for sure. But I think that Bigfoot is almost like a demon or some kind of spiritual creature. Because when Bigfoot, I mean, besides the Gimli-Patterson video, there's not really any photography or video of Bigfoot himself. So that's why scientists are kind of skeptic. And also, there's no body, which makes you wonder, And I mean, what I know about the limited amount I know about spiritual things is that, you know, they can appear to people as different things. So, you know, it could be a black figure in the forest with red eyes, which is what people usually see when they see Bigfoot. Or a strange call, which comes out from the forest, which just makes you so fearful. That's some of what people think when they see Bigfoot. They think, oh, this is so scary, and they freak out. And so that's kind of why scientists dismiss eyewitness reports. But there's so many of them that you can't really ignore them.
Along with the scientists, it's kind of weird how we found like hair samples that doesn't match any other animal. The DNA does not match at all any other animal.
That's true. They have found a few hair samples.
And then that also goes along with chupacabra and stuff like that. All those creatures that we think possibly could be real and might not be.
Yes, which we'll probably have later videos on as well.
Yes.
Because all of them are pretty interesting. Cryptids, which is an animal which may or may not exist. And if you happen to think that there's Bigfoot out there, or something like that, we have a product for you. It may not be a real product, but it's an interesting idea.
Whoa, Bigfoot, please don't kill me, please, listen, I got a wife, 2 kids, a dog, and an ostrich farm, No!
Buy Big X, and this wouldn't happen.
Wait, Bigfoot, wait, I got Big X! Big X!
Hey, I'm from the Duck Dynasty crew, and I use Big X all the time, because when I'm out in the woods, there's Bigfoots all over the place. And with the double deal, I can give some to my son too.
That was a big episode, wasn't it?
Really weird.
Well, here are our quotable quotes.
From Chewbacca. And we brought Chewbacca here today. Do you think Bigfoot is real? I wish Han Solo was here. My quotable quote is from me, and I don't know what the heck is going on here today. How big is the possibility of him being in this land that we are in right now?
This riverbed crawling with a deer, and even with a bird. We just saw a woodpecker even. Just like, ooh, perfect food for a Bigfoot.
By the way, you'll see that in the video.
Wink, wink, wink. Okay, I think.
For video coming here soon. Catch us next time on
Philosophical.
Fanatics.
Thank you for watching.